Well, guys, we are live with another one, guys. Okay, we are live with another one. You already know what this is. This is OE MMA TV. I'm your host, OE. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you already know. You might as well do it. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media, guys. And like I always say, this is your channel, the only channel where the fans come first, not last. All right, guys. Let's get straight into it, guys. I'm gonna jump right into this, guys. All right, because I don't want to spend too much time. Okay, I don't want to spend too much time complaining. Okay, about this atrocious ass card over there that happened in Mexico City. But let's be real, guys. Okay, let's be real. This card was trash. Okay, I gave it a solid 4, but guys, in reality, this card was it could you could easily gave it a 3. Okay, Christian, how you doing, Christian? How you doing? Welcome back to your channel and welcome back to your chat. Guys, let me start off with Macy Chiasson. Okay, I want to start off right there. You know, I picked Macy Chiasson to win this fight against Ailin Perez. I just thought that Perez wasn't physically going to be able, to push around Macy Chiasson. And look, guys, in that first round, Macy Chiasson looked like a woman beater. Okay, and that's facts. She looked like a woman beater. In that first round, she looked so dominant that I was actually having hopes and dreams that I was right about her. That one day I'm gonna see Meiji Chiasson contend for a title, guys. Okay. But then as the second round creeped up on us, Meiji Chiasson reminded us of who she really is, guys. Okay. And that's facts. Okay. She was no longer the woman beater she was in the first round. Okay. Instead, she was the battered woman. Okay. And that's facts, guys. By the third round, she was the battered woman, okay, calling 911 for domestic violence, guys. That's facts. Atrocious. I mean, honestly, I'm going to be real with you guys. I really had hopes, big hopes for Macy Chiasson, especially early on when I saw her in the Ultimate Fighter. I thought that she, because of her size and her ability, she'll be able to put it all together and go on a UFC title run, especially on in that division. That guys, that division is in shambles. Okay, Kayla Harrison is out due to neck injury. All right, Amanda Nunes refuses to come back and fight anybody else. That division is in shambles. But here we are, guys. Terrible performance by Macy Chiasson. I do want to mention that. Um, let's talk a little bit about Marlon Vera, guys. Okay, let's talk a little bit about Marlon Vera. This is facts, guys. Marlon Vera is outside looking in. Okay? Marlon Vera, I repeat, is outside looking in. Let me read this. Christian says, man, I am telling you right now, OE Macy Chiasson got absolutely demolished by Ailin Perez. Her performance was beyond atrocious, absolutely ridiculous performance from her. Christian, I can't disagree with you. But now, guys, when we talk about Marlon Vera, I thought Marlon Vera was going to actually go out there and give us a vintage performance. I thought he was going to learn all the lessons that he's learned throughout the years, especially with his career being on the line. Excuse me. I really thought Marlon Vera was going to come in here prepared. I mean, in the beginning of the fight, they were talking. The analyst was talking about Marlon Vera going up to Big Bear, spending some time, a lot of time up there for this training camp, preparing for a young, athletic, youthful David Martinez. Now, look, guys, did David Martinez look impressive in there? I don't want to say he looked impressive, but he definitely won the fight. Okay, he definitely won the fight. He definitely was slowing down as the fight went on. but Marlon Vera was having a lot of trouble out there. The only time Marlon Vera found success was was when there was a minute left in the fight in the last round. That's when Marlon Vera was finding success. And that's a little too late. Okay? That's a little too late, guys. In my opinion, Marlon Vera is very close to being cut by the UFC. I mean, he's in the same spot where Taya Tuivasa is at. I mean, Taya Tuivasa is on a 6-7 fight losing streak, and Marlon Vera is not too far. Marlon Vera is not too far. Christian says, with that being said, Macy Chiasson most definitely deserves the farting sound effect for the extremely atrocious performance. I agree with you. I agree with you 100%, guys. But guys, let's talk about the main event of the evening, guys. Let's talk about the main event of the evening, guys. Run up these likes and run up these subscriptions. Do me the favor, easier than going to your local ATM, guys. Okay, all you got to do is press a button, guys. Okay, like, share, subscribe, support the community, guys. Let's talk about Brandon Moreno. This is gonna be the new hot topic right now. This is going to be the new hot topic right now. Loner Caveat going out there and outperforming Brandon Moreno on 3 weeks' notice. That was a phenomenal performance by Loner Caveat. When it comes to Brandon Moreno, I mean, again, I thought Brandon Moreno still had a lot to offer. I thought Brandon Moreno was going to go out there and show Loner Caveat that there's levels to this game and you can't step in here against a former champion on 3 week notice and think you're going to give me a great performance, okay? That's what I thought was going to happen. Brandon Moreno went in there and got dominated, guys. Purely dominated from beginning to end. He couldn't find success anywhere. He was getting brutally leg kicked to death by Loner Caveat, and Loner Caveat was finding a lot of success with those lower leg kicks. Brandon Moreno did no business of checking any of them. By the second and third round, Brandon Moreno was just trying to survive. Okay? And that's facts, guys. Go back and watch the fight. I went back and watched the fight, and I had to close my eyes because it was so atrocious of what I was seeing from Brandon Moreno. A lot of rookie mistakes in there. Now, I'm not going to say, Loner Caveat didn't make him do those mistakes. It's obvious, but I expected more from Brandon Moreno. I really did. But that was a lackluster performance. And with 2 back-to-back losses in that fashion, we're going to have to start talking about Brandon Moreno actually finally declining in his career. It's sad to say, but in his last performance, I actually gave him the benefit of the doubt. But in this performance against Loner Caveat at the main event of the evening, 3-week notice, you live in Mexico City, and you get dominated from beginning to end, guys, because that was domination. Okay, Christian says, and speaking of Marlon Chito Vera, I said it throughout the fight yesterday night's live stream, and I'll gladly say it again. Marlon Chito Vera is officially an Ecuadorian dead body. Look, Chiasson, look, when it comes to Macy Chiasson, Marlon Vera, I mean, guys, if you put both of their bodies together, okay, they're still dead bodies, okay? Walking around a cemetery with a shovel, ready and preparing themselves to be buried. All right, now when it comes to Brandon Moreno, I can't yet say he's a dead body just yet, just because, guys, Loner Caveat just went out there and outperformed. He just outperformed Brandon Moreno in every aspect that there is in mixed martial arts. Brandon Moreno couldn't find success when he wanted to take down, Lona Caveat later on into this fight. Brandon Moreno couldn't take him down. Okay, Brandon Moreno was getting outstruck on the feet. Brandon Moreno looked old. I'm just gonna be honest. He looked old, and I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that at all. Okay, I didn't expect that at all. Um, and I also do. All right, I'm done. I'm done talking about Marlon Vera, Macy Chiasson, two dead bodies, and I'm also done talking about Brandon Moreno. I mean, it was just an awful performance by him. Hopefully, he could get back on that winning streak. But honestly, guys, we're gonna have to start talking about Brandon Moreno finally declining in his career. That's facts, guys. I hate to say it. What a great performance by Lona Caveat. I should have put everything in the house on Lona Caveat, but it is what it is, guys. Okay. Christian says, and when I mean an Ecuadorian dead body, I mean that he is an Ecuadorian Latino American bantamweight dead body. Look, I can't disagree with you. I can't disagree. I mean, based on that performance, I mean, what the hell? And I also do want to mention honorable mention, guys. Okay, honorable mention for this card. I must mention this. Okay, let's bring up Bobby Green, guys. Okay, Bobby Green, guys. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Okay, run up these likes and run up these subscriptions. Okay, what a great performance by Bobby Green, going into the octagon and totally outperforming Daniel Zellhuber. Look, Daniel Zellhuber is a younger guy, the athletic guy. I thought he was going to go out there and be the more, the more volume striker. Okay. But unfortunately, he couldn't land anything. Okay. Daniel Zellhuber, uh, he couldn't hit the wind. Okay. If it was a breezy fucking day outside. And that's facts. All right. Bobby Green was in there looking like just his Vincent self. I'm talking about he was ducking and dodging. All right, like he was Jackie Chan on Who Am I? All right, if you're not familiar with that movie, go watch it. Okay. Honorable mention: Bobby Green goes in there and knocks out Daniel Zellhuber and outperforms Daniel Zellhuber and surprises everybody. But honestly, guys, I mean, I wasn't surprised at all. I wasn't surprised at all, to be honest with you. Uh, Christian says, "What the hell is absolutely right?" OE, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. What else? What else? Honorable mentions for this card. Let me look at this card real fast because this card wasn't that exciting, guys. So there's not a lot of honorable mentions, to be honest with you. Honorable mentions. You know what? I'm gonna say this. Wes Schultz. Wes Schultz, you're fucking awful. I'm sorry. I have to say you're awful. I expected a lot more out of you, Wes Schultz, but you was in there, and it looked like you was afraid of Damien's power. And I totally understand. I mean, Damien is totally known for knocking out people, and that's exactly what happened to you. You got knocked out. Okay, TKO'd. The wrestling didn't work. Your stand up, non existent. Head movement, it looked like nobody has trained that in years. Congratulations to Damien. All right. But honestly, guys, I mean, that's about it, man. You know what I mean? That's about it. We got UFC 326 up, ahead of us. Max Holloway versus Charles Oliveira should be a good fight. Okay, it should be a good night. All right, we got a good co-main event as well. All right, hopefully this card stays intact because we've seen how things turn out once the week starts to creep up on us. Christian says, man, I am telling you, OE, Daniel Zellhuber got absolutely destroyed and demolished by Bobby Green, delivered a spectacular performance, completely shutting down the Mexican lightweight prospect. He definitely did. Not only did he shut him down, but he knocked him out, guys. But you already know what this is, guys, okay? This is OE MMA TV. I'm your host, OE. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you already know. You might as well do it. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media, guys. And like I always say, guys, This is your channel, the only channel where the fans come first, not last. All right, guys, I'm out of here, man. Until next time, I will be giving my UFC fight predictions for this next card, UFC 326, headlined by Max Holloway and Charles Oliveira. Stay tuned for that one, guys, okay? I'll see you then.